Hi, good afternoon. I'm Raleigh Brown. This is Curve Flattening Concert number 529. I'm here with Charlie the dog. Charlie is behaving very well under great pressure because the never-ending low-level hum of lawn tractors in my neighborhood is at a particularly noisy pitch today. You may hear a kind of low-level hum underneath the whole concert. And Charlie's handling it pretty well. I'm really pleased for him. He ran out to the back fence where sometimes he will bark and rage and leap and air snap and stuff. And instead he went out there, his back went up, his hackles rise, and then he just stood at the fence on tiptoes, and watched. And finally, he turned around and came back. So my evil plan of plying him with string cheese whenever he hears that sound seems to be having an effect. So let's say hello to some of you who are already here. David Harleyson is first man in, and Steve Edelman and Kathy Marzik, Mike Verbeck, Debbie Moore, Charlie Bryant. Did you just have a birthday, Charlie? I can't remember now. My memory is so terrible. And Deb Libby Clark, who had a picture that said she was waiting, but I didn't know what she was waiting for. I asked, but I didn't see an answer. And Warren Bendler and Janelle are here, and S.A. Tudhope, hi S.A., and Leonard Augenstein from Bavaria, and Rhonda Scott Merrick and Kathy Marzik. And yep, I hear what you say there, Kathy. And Carol Pred and Howard Hobbs. Charlie Bryant will have his birthday later this year. Sorry about that one. Somebody had a birthday. So anyhow, I will clink you to coffee and good fellowship and good friends. And well-behaved dogs, even as the lawn tractor hum becomes louder and louder. So let me get right down to it for you today. My old buddy Peter Zerbelis is here. Hi, Peter. Hope I get to see you this summer. Are you coming to Sam W? David Arthur Radcliffe has a birthday today. That's it. I don't think he's going to be here today. Philip Tanswell's here from Suffolk in England, though. And today is a Martin OM18 kind of day, so we're going to just use this one. This first song today is by the inimitable Randy Newman. What has happened down here is the wind has changed. Clouds rolled in from the north and it started to rain. It rained real hard, rained for a long, long time. 6 feet of water in the streets of Evangeline. The river rose all day, the river rose all night. Some people got lost in the flood, some people got away all right. The water has busted through, clear down to Plaquemine. 6 feet of water in the streets of Evangeline. Louisiana, Louisiana, they're trying to wash us away. They're trying to wash us away. Louisiana, Louisiana, they're trying to wash us away, trying to wash us away. President Coolidge come down in a railroad train with a little fat man with a notebook in his hand. And the president said, "Little fat man, isn't it a shame what the river has done to this poor cracker's land?" Louisiana, Louisiana, they're trying to wash us away. They're trying to wash us away. Louisiana, Louisiana, they're trying to wash us away. Trying to wash us away. They're trying to wash us away. They're trying to wash us away. Louisiana, 1927, by Randy Newman. And hang on here. And Peter Zerblus will be at week 1. Yes, buddy, I'll see you then. And Kate Mack is here, the non-invisible. We're going to even quit using the term invisible soon, if I can only get a couple more people on board here. And Charlotte Cantrell is here from out there in Pasadena, somewhere around there. So next up today, I have another Townes Van Zandt song. I was thinking, after we did Pancho and Lefty yesterday, I looked on my master sheet and saw that I hadn't done this one in several months. You know, like there's kind of a, I mean, I've done hundreds of songs during these concerts, and literally probably well over 300 songs. But there are, you know, maybe 30 or so that I do a lot. And so sometimes I go, well, I've been doing these songs so much, I think I'll go back down my set list and see if there's something way back like a year ago that I haven't done since then. And this one was, I think we were about 6 months on this one. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I'd swim the seas for to ease your pain. In the night forlorn, oh, the morning is born, and the morning shines with the light of love. You will miss the sunrise if you close your eyes, and that would break my heart in two. My lady's with me now, since I showed her how to lay her lily hand in mine. Loop and Lil agree, she's a sight to see, and a treasure for the poor to find. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I'd swim the seas for to ease your pain. If I Needed You by Townes Van Zandt. And that song, I think of that song as, compared to the way people think about writing songs now, that song breaks every rule. There are, verses that don't rhyme, and there's no chorus, and there's no bridge, and it's just 4 verses. And there are lines that repeat. He rhymes pain with pain. And then he unrhymes love and two. It's just like it is to me an object lesson in how if a song has heart, then you can break every rule in the book and it's still going to be a beautiful song. That's my little speech about songwriting for today. Not that I'm terribly qualified for that. So, announcements. There is a PayPal link for the Charlie the Dog Veterinary Fund. Yeah, it's right. It's so much fun playing with this camera, seeing if I can point at this. So tomorrow, Charlie the dog goes to the vet. Tonight, we dose him with 3 different sedatives. Tomorrow morning, we give him a second dose right before we head for the vet's office. And we just kind of pray and cross our fingers that he will be docile enough for them at least to get a shot into him to put him out cold totally. So we'll see what happens. We're hoping to get his vaccinations done, and I'd love to get his nails clipped so I don't have any more of this stuff. And I have to find out. We're getting ticks this year. We usually never get ticks, but I've already seen in April, I've already seen 3 or 4 ticks that I've had to pull off of him. Not attached, fortunately. Anyhow, let me back up a little bit here and see if I've missed some people. I think most of you, Michael Miller is here. Steve Davidson and George James from Michigan, 34 degrees. Whoa. Well, that's Michigan for you. It's north of Ohio. Mike Verbeek is here, and I think that's about it. Good to see you all. So we'll see how the veterinary trip goes. And the invisibles, such as they are, if there are any left, are Judith Fox, Kit Serikaku, Joel Biget, who seems to be missing in action. We haven't seen Joel for a while. And Mario Prue, who is a sometimes visitor. And he probably, if he came and saw me playing this Martin, he'd probably go, meh, he's not playing my guitar today. He'd probably go do something else. Ken Nashif is here. Hey. Oreo gets Tramadol. Well, Charlie's getting Trazodone, gabapentin, and phenobarbital. 2 doses, 1 tonight and 1 tomorrow morning. And I still have my doubts whether that'll be enough to contain the little monster. But he's being extremely good right now. He's just flopped out there. You know what he looks like when he's like that. So I am on today. It's 3 o'clock. Cozy and Charlie will be on tomorrow morning at 10:30 at Cozy Sheridan's page. Always a joy to hear her magnificent songwriting, singing, guitar playing, Charlie's harmonies, and his bass playing, and his occasional singing one of his songs, which are also excellent. And then I'll be back Wednesday at 3, and after that we'll see what's happening later in the week. I do hear that Bunny Barnes is either on her way home, or she may already be home from Iceland, and she will be doing her threefer this week, according to what I've read on the interwebs. And so I think that's everything I had to say. I don't have a whole lot to say today. And we will go on to today's instrumental, which is a Rodgers and Hammerstein, maybe. I could write a book. I could write a book, and Carol Pred says she's almost positive that it's Rodgers and Hart. Not sure I've ever played Rodgers and Hammerstein. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you, Carol, for that little update. And Rhonda says Pal Joey was Oscar, so that's we're gonna have to fight it out. It's Rodgers and Hart. Thank you. I thank the panel, the panel of judges for verifying that it's a Rodgers and Hart tune. Rhonda wrote, a friend in Minnesota went from over 80 to 7 inches of snow overnight. Yep, it's funny out there in the world. You just never know what you're going to get. So I have one more tune for you today. And this is an original, which I play here from time to time. And one of my oldest and one of my actually personal favoritist originals. And let me just check this here. First loves, you know, the first girl, not even real love, puppy love. The first girl I really fell in love with was in junior high school. Well, I had a dream about you. I woke up thinking of you, remembering of hearing of the hard times that you'd see. And I remember you were moving to Kentucky or Virginia. And I heard about your hard times, and I wondered how you'd been. Well, it's 4 years since I've seen you, and 8 years since I loved you. And I had no love before you, though I've been in love since then. I recall the sweetness of it. You were young and warm and quiet, and I hope that you would always consider me your friend. And I heard about your marriage, how he was old and you were younger, and of how it burst asunder, and you went back home to stay. And I prayed that you weren't bitter, for your youth was so much sweeter. And I hope you're sometimes smiling, and you'll someday pass my way. Well, I had a dream about you, and I woke up thinking of you, remembering of hearing of the hard times that you'd seen. And I remember you were moving to Kentucky or Virginia. And I heard about your hard times, and I wondered how you'd been. How you've been. I had a dream about you based on a true story. And thank you all. Thank all of you for listening today. I do appreciate it always. Really do. Be happy and be healthy and be brave and be calm. Be kind, it's a snap. And if you get cranky, take a nap. Thank you. See you guys on Wednesday, and maybe we'll all tune in together tomorrow and listening to Cozy and Charlie. Bye-bye.